Hello there, this is Old Bitty Gaming and thank you for stopping by. Before we get started in worms, and I have a lot to do today, I just want to thank everybody for such comments that came in after my video yesterday. I can't believe how fast some of you found me. I mean, within an hour. I had 7, 8 comments welcoming me back, and the only way I can think of that you found me that fast was you still had me in notifications, even after all this time. But thank you so much. I mean, you had me giggling like a teenager. But anyway, I'm not going to get maudlin. All I'm going to do, I'm going to start playing. I'm going to cut down a tree, so I'll have some firewood, and I think there's a couple of, I also need, my food and water's okay still, so let's see if I can get a tree chopped down. Of course, I'm going to have to haul them back one piece at a time, but yeah, that's the way it goes. And I did turn the background sound down a little bit, so I hope the bird sounds and everything don't blast out your eardrums like they did yesterday. Let's see, let's get my inventory back up and my skill thing back up. Now I can get to my axe. And where's it at? Hatchet, there it is. I'm going to drag it down here on my little hot bar. Oh, come on. And why did my shovel leave? Oh, well, never mind. But anyway, let's get this tree chopped down. Gonna take a while. Wood cutting, well, it's up to 10.09. I may have to turn my skill thing down a little bit. It may be gaining skill too fast. I like it at a decent rate increase, but I don't like it real fast. So I may have to lower that just a little bit. We'll see how it goes today. Okay, tree, keep going. And these are all pretty much walnut trees up here on the hill. Few fruit trees. There is an olive tree way back in the back. So, yeah. And I'm not going to worry about that log because I will be terraforming up here, or that stump. So I'll be terraforming up here, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's open it. 7 logs. At my skill, there is no way I'm going to be able to carry. I'll be lucky if I can carry 1. Let's see how long it takes me to get back. Well, that's not bad. Can we try for 2? Yeah, 1's going to do it. Why, I keep trying to open it when it's already open. Let's put one of those back. Yes, I know about the theft warning. Thank you. That screen will disappear, yeah. As soon as I get out of range, yeah, I'm still moving okay. So one log at a time it is. But at least I'm not encumbered. That's a big plus. Any skill lower than what I have, I would be barely creeping along. So let's open that up. Put that in there. And up for another one. But I've got to get some logs, so I'll have campfire or whatever. And then I'm going to have to do some foraging and botanizing and try to find some fruits and veggies to get some food going when I need it. Hopefully find enough where I can actually plant some. But we're going to have to get this wood taken care of first. I mean, I know the qualities. I mean, I've got, it's 10 quality wood, but I could make some low quality planks or whatever out of it, but we'll see. I'm just going to throw them all in here and they'll end up with a averaged out quality anyway. The bad thing about these is, see, it's already dropped down to 5.10. That must have been a one quality log I had in there. But the bad thing about putting all different quality logs in a bulk unit, you end up, easiest way to say that, you end up with lower quality because it averages them out instead of leaving them the same. Like this is a 10.12 quality, this is a 1 quality, so this 1 quality will bring this 10 down. That's why so many people use different storage bins to hold their different quality logs, like from 1 to 10 in one bulk, 11 to 20 in another, and just up from there. That way they retain their good quality. But as low as my quality is, levels are right now, it doesn't make a lick of sense to do something like that. So I'll just put them all together. To me, it's just scrap wood anyway, because that's all I'm going to be using it for. I need kindling to make a fire. I need wood to burn in the fire. So it won't go to waste. It'll be used. Well, we're 4 more to go. But one good thing about that bulk storage bin, if it isn't a full log you put in there, it does make it a full log when you put it in after it's been in there for a second or two. And that does help. Because I had one that was, instead of being the 24 weight like this one, it was only like 16. But since I put it in here, they're all 24. Well, it's back up to 719, and that will go down drastically when I start putting these 1 qualities in. I could take them and just put those on the ground But like I say, my levels are so low right now, I'm not going to worry about it. When you start getting the good stuff, that's when you worry about it. Right now, anything I get, I can use. Okay, here we go with the one qualities. And that's going to have to, I've got two logs left, and that broke up the pile that I had. If you've got at least 3 items, it will make a pile. And the piles are easier to find, easier to keep track of. So if you're going to drop something on the ground, make sure you drop at least 3 items together. Because I've lost many and many items by just dropping something. All right, come on. 2 more to go, Betty. Then we'll start the fun of foraging and botanizing. One more after this. This is the easy part, moving logs. Botanizing and foraging, I kind of enjoy. It's just boring to watch. Wurm online, they've changed it to where you've got bushes and all kinds of things to find your forageable and botanizable items, and I don't like it. I like to be able to just forage like we do here. I don't want to have to go out of my way to find a certain bush and then forage on it 5 or 6 times and hopefully get what you need. No, I don't like that. And somebody mentioned something about the mods. And yes, I used to look at the mods, but they are hard to install. They're confusing to understand how to install them if you can find them. And you never know if they're going to work. I mean, one of them could break your whole game. So I've just never used them. Now you can see my quality is down to 418. That's because of all those one quality logs I put in there. Okay, that's done. Now, ready for some fun foraging? Here we go. Let's forage. Got a lingonberry. Let's try a botanize. No? Okay. And I usually do 3 tiles side by side, and then I'll move up one. Give me anything? Alright. Sorry, I'm getting a swig of coffee. I found a rock. Aren't I special? Now, rocks can be put in a campfire, and you'll get a little tiny bit of iron out of it. You really can, but I don't like doing that. And we got oregano when we botanized. So, let's try it again. I want some pumpkins. Not a hop seedling like I got that time. I'm definitely not ready for anything like that. What do I get if I botanize? Time. Nice. Nothing there. Oh, there was botanize and forage on that tile. Nice. Got some raspberries. Nothing on the foraging side. Let's try the botanize. No. Let's move up another tile. Start over here. Forage? No. Botanize? I'll forage more than I will botanize because I'm mainly looking for food and seeds I can plant. Strawberries. Now I could turn that strawberry into a seed. It depends on how much other fruits I find, because I do like to add a meat, a vegetable, and a fruit to my cooked food. Okay. I think I've already looked at this one. Yeah, thought I did. I just want to make sure. Oh, it's a cow. I just caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of my eye. I know there's nothing to worry about here because I have all my guards, but still. Oh, there's a corn. Good. We need that. That'll go good a breakfast or some cumin. What about this tile? We're just going to do this a little bit. There's another corn. So I can cook with one and I can make a seed with the other. Some of the botanized items, like the paprika and cumin, things like that, are spices you can add to your cooking. Don't need much of that. If you're going to grow that, you need certain type of pottery jars and things, and we're not ready for that at all. Right now, I'm just looking for usable items. No. And also, you can find coins. So once in a very great while, you can find a coin and put it in your bank account. But they're very few and far between. I'm thinking you may be able to find more on Wurm Online, but on Unlimited, they're few and far between. Boy, it is cold out today. Yesterday it was in the 80s. Today it's in the low 60s. So I'm back to my heavy socks and my sweats, and I'm dressed like I'm in the middle of winter again. Oh, there's a wimp plant. Yes. Wimp you can make cloth, strings of cloth or cloth out of to make clothing. Let's forage some more. Nothing there. Hot knives. Don't really need an acorn. More cumin. Alright. A little bit more. What all we got? Lingonberry, rock, oregano, hops, hops, thyme, raspberry, strawberry, lovage, woad, 2 corn, cumin, parsley, or no, paprika, wimp, and an acorn. Alright. Getting a lot more botanizing than I am foraging, so. Oh, I found a wheat. Wheat, if I can give me a wheat seed and I can make some bread with that if I ever get an oven made. Another wimp. I don't think there's anything left on this tile. Well, cumin. Okay, I'm just going to, I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I just do foraging? I really need some more veggies. And I'm not getting much. So I think I'm just going to forage for a while. There's a tomato. Don't do me much good, but it's a tomato. It's plantable. Onion. See, come on, give me some pea pod. Raspberry. Come on. Nothing there. Okay. What else are you going to give me? Carrot. Wonderful. Isn't this how you wanted to spend your day, is to sit here and watch me poke at the ground? So exciting. There's a pumpkin. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, give me a couple more. Nothing. Nothing. Cow must have ate all that. I swear I fight the animals over the forage. No? Alright, fine, we're gonna go. That's the last tile. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to forage this tile, and then this one, no, and this one. And then we're going to head and working our way back the way we came. Raspberry. Nothing. Nothing. It gave me that pumpkin and it don't want to give me anything else. Got another onion. An egg. Can't cook an egg right now, so I'd have to eat it raw. Come on. No. Give me a good one. More strawberries. And like I say, most of this stuff I can plant. There's a potato. I mean, if I can get one planted, I can usually get, once it's grown, I can get 3 or 4. Like I plant one potato, I'll get 3 or 4 when I harvest it. Raspberry again. So it's not all in vain. I just don't want the hops that it keeps giving me. But I'll put it up for later. I'm not going to be making beer anytime soon. And that is, you can make beer in this game. You can make wine. You can make liquor. You can make about anything you can think of. The cooking is outstanding. Wimp. It has one of the most extensive cooking systems, items that you can cook and bake and make that I've ever seen in any other game. And a lot of the recipes, if they're not in your cookbook down here, you can find them once in a while. Killing an animal or something, you can run across a new recipe. And you can find a new recipe just by experimenting. Putting different things together. Sometimes it'll come out good and sometimes it won't, but doesn't hurt to try. Come on, give me something good. I mean, I'm finding wimp, I'm finding onions, pea pod, carrots, pumpkin, potato, I got a cucumber. Whoop. And that is just a quirk of the game. Sometimes you'll just be playing and all of a sudden you're looking in a different direction. And just a little bug that they never fixed. It's been around forever. No? Come on, I want one more pumpkin. Just one. And you're not going to give it to me, are you? What do we get? Cabbage. Now, the cabbage I will take. What you're going for is weight in your food. Cabbages and pumpkins have the most weight, and it will bulk the food out to where your food will give you more bang for the buck. Didn't need a cocoa bean. Don't really need a raspberry sprout. Come on, one more pumpkin. Am I asking for too much? I didn't think so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I can eat one and plant one. Another wimp. I'm going to have a lot of wimp to plant. I haven't come across any cotton. Of course, I'm not botanizing now, but I'll do some more botanizing later and try to find some cotton. I get an animal pen built, then I can put some sheep in there and I can start getting wool. That would help. There's a corn. I got a tomato. I'm almost to the end of the row. I'm going to go to this drop-off here. Strawberry. I wouldn't be adverse to another pumpkin. It looks like I got one more row. Then I'm going to stop. Blueberry sprouts. Another cucumber, and what's the last thing I'm going to get? Nothing. All right. That's fine. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, and I am going to go up here to where the food starts, go to lingonberry, highlight it, then I'm going to go all the way down here to the cocoa bean, hit shift, left click, and then I'm just going to drag that stuff over. And everything that will work, that will go into the bulk storage bin, voila. Now I'm going to go over to the food storage bin and do the same thing. Since it's all still highlighted, there we go. Everything is sorted. So we got quite a few things, which isn't bad. I just need a few more things I can plant. Have to go through it and see how many I have to go in the ground and figure out exactly where I want to start a small garden. I think when I get ready to start doing my big fields, they will be down here. I've got a certain way that I build on this map, and it seems to work really well, and I think it looks really well. Yeah, I guess that will do it for today. I know these are short videos for worm videos, but I'm still trying to get my sound levels right, and still uh, not trying to stress the old goat out too much because, well, whenever I record, I shut my door, and that stresses him out because he knows while I'm recording, he can't holler at me to get him a cup of water or a snack or anything. So I try to keep my videos fairly short and then get up and check on him in case he needs anything. Once I've been doing this for a while, he'll relax more and I can go longer. But right now, I'll work with what I've got because at least I'm still here. And I do want to thank everybody again for all of the kind comments. I thought about that all night long. I just couldn't believe how many of you still remembered me and answered in my video so quickly. I mean, remembering, yeah, vaguely remember, yeah, there was some old woman that used to do these. Yeah, I could see that. But to jump on it right away, that blew my mind. It really did. And I figured it would take me months before I'd even get one comment or even one view because it's been so long. But anyway, enough blabbering. I'm going to let everybody go on with your day. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, evening, whatever it is in that part of the world. And I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.